Okay, so this is my video on why I'm deciding to be a Beachbody coach and why I want to do this for a living. So initially my sister started in Beachbody and she told me about it and I thought it was a cool opportunity, but I was looking into something else at the time and I didn't know if that's what I wanted to do because I'm dropping my hours down to part-time shortly, and I didn't know if I would have time to try to do something more in the interim during this huge shift in my daily life with the kids. And then the more I looked into it and talked to Jess about Shakeology, the more it intrigued me, and so I decided to start trying Shakeology, and I liked it. I already work out with Beachbody products. I have for 4 years or more. Before we had kids, we had P90X, and my husband did it, and then I liked it. And then once we had kids, that's pretty much the only way we've worked out, the way we found it to work, is by, using the DVD player in our room or in our living room, because we don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to try to find daycare to watch the kids or be away from the kids even longer than we have all day being at work. So I started Shakeology and I liked it, and I was noticing an increase in my energy as well as looking forward to drinking it the next day, wondering, well, maybe I could drink 2 today, but then no, I'll be short later on in the month. So so I liked it, and I decided to sign up as a coach and see what it was all about, because I've seen awesome results as a Beachbody customer. I gained 55 pounds with each of my boys, going from, size 4-ish to not even coming close to getting those clothes on one of my legs by the time the baby was here. And so I've seen Beachbody products strip the weight off of me and how effective they are at building strength. Going from having a baby and having worked out in months and being more than 30 pounds over, what I should be, typically, what I'm used to being for my body, to being able to do my pull-ups and push-ups and all the other stuff that I like to be able to do on a daily basis without difficulty. So anyway, where was I at? So I started doing Beachbody and researching and doing some trainings with my sister and joining this online internship with Teresa and reading The Compound Effect and seeing the amazing YouTube videos of other coaches and how they started out in such difficult places in their life and were able to work hard and see the results way more than you would working in the corporate world. And I've worked in the corporate world for 9 years in therapy as a speech therapist, and there's been a huge shift in the way therapy services are rendered today versus 9 years ago. And I'm not really happy with the way it's become a business as far as therapy and providing services for a patient and productivity are not equal in the minds of the corporation you work for anymore. So I really want to explore and do something that I already love. So the reason I'm doing Beachbody, being a Beachbody coach, is because this is a way for me to stay home with my kids, my 2 boys. it's been hard to be a mom and to have friends who stay at home with their kids and to be the mom who has to go to work full time because, I make the majority of the money, which that's awesome. I'm so proud and glad that I can do that for our family, but it's also been hard because I guess I never would have recognized how difficult it would be to return to work after you have kids and bring them to someone else's house to watch them all day. So, after the birth of Everett, my second son, there's been a lot to deal with as far as issues that he has special needs. And it's been the hardest year of my life. So we go to a lot of appointments every week, and working full time on top of me taking the kids because my job has more flexibility to 3 appointments or 4 or 5 every week is too much. Mentally, I can't do it anymore. I've told my husband if this keep going like this, that I will end up like in counseling and on antidepressants and who knows what, because it's too much. It really is too much to try to be happy with your daily life if it's going from work to daycare to appointment, back home, make dinner, work out, clean up dinner, make the daycare bag, your lunch for the next day, read the stories to the kids, get yourself cleaned up, get the kids cleaned up, and then go to bed. I want it to be different. I want to know that, we might have an appointment during the day, but that's all that we have to do. And mom can do her work at night after the kids go to sleep or in the morning early before they go to bed. And I want to be able to stay home with my kids full time, making